Mark, so good to see you today. Let's talk through 5 retirement costs that keep climbing. Rising costs can throw a monkey wrench in anyone's well-laid plans, but preparing now can help you build and protect your nest egg. So take a look at this headline that I came across, Mark, and let's talk through those expenses. First, we have healthcare expenses. No surprise here. This is the most unpredictable expense, and this is everybody's friendly reminder: Medicare doesn't cover everything.
Yeah, it's interesting, Erin. In our practice, we like to talk to our clients about what are the threats to your retirement, and everybody brings up like healthcare, taxes, inflation, and that sort of thing. But I would submit to you, longevity is your biggest risk, because if you don't have longevity, you don't have to worry about healthcare, market downturns, or anything like that. But most of us are going to have some sort of longevity, and with that, yeah, we have to budget for that, because healthcare costs, besides long-term care, they're rising at 5 to 6% per year,
Right,
which is
right.
crazy. And then we think about what it would it cost if we have to go into a nursing home, assisted living, because 7 out of 10 of us are going to need some sort of care. And by the way, Medicare isn't going to cover that.
Right, right. That's an important reminder. All right, next we have home modifications for aging in place. According to AARP, 3/4 of adults age 50 plus want to stay in their current home as they age.
Yeah, so this could be a really big thing, because as your house ages, things happen, things need to be fixed. Like in our area, we have a lot of hail claims. But even as you age, you may have to put in a ramp, you may have to modify things into your house to be able to get around. So I think people overlook this could be a very big expense. It's like one of those little things that we don't think about, and we always go,
Right,
hey, the little things hide out in
right.
the weeds and they can come back to bite you in the rear end.
Mm-hmm. All right, the next one, I feel like everybody, no matter your age, is familiar with this one: car expenses.
Yeah, so I mean, the reality is, if we're going to drive and we want to go places, we're going to have car expenses. And obviously, with inflation and everything else, just buying a car has gotten hugely
Yeah.
expensive, let alone the cost to repair these vehicles.
Right. All right. Next, we have home insurance and property taxes. I feel like home insurance premiums are rising almost exponentially.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big one. And we've seen these costs, I mean, in some cases, double, even
Yeah.
triple.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, whether your house is paid for or not, these are going to go with you throughout the rest of your life. You're going to have to pay these things.
Hmm. And then last, we have relocation costs for those who want to retire somewhere else. Maybe they're chasing the grandkids. And Mark, I've moved a lot in my life. I can't remember a move where I've spent less than 7 grand.
Yeah, it's interesting, because a lot of people are looking at, where are the states that are retirement friendly? And as you age into that, you want to move, you got to take that into account, because, if you're moving from Colorado to Tennessee and you've got a whole house full of furniture and whatever else, I mean, that is no small expense. And I would submit it's going to be way more than 7,000. So you've got to take those things into account and have the assets to be able to pay for that.
Hmm. Like you mentioned, these expenses, some of them may be more well known than others, but having a plan for them, making sure that they are part of your retirement budget is so important. So, Mark, if somebody would like your help to draft up that budget, create that retirement plan, what's the best way to reach you?
Yeah, so they can simply just give us a phone call. Our phone number is 303-681-0113. Anybody on our team would love to handle those questions. The other way is you can go to my website, McGregorWealth.com, and you can easily set up an appointment. I've got a link to my calendar. You can coordinate it with your calendar, and we can have a phone call, Zoom call, or even an in-person appointment and really discuss through this. But I think at the gist of it is we have to get to the point where we have a written retirement income plan.
Absolutely. Well said. Mark, thank you for your time today.
All right. Thank you, Erin.